Hey, good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to Chronicles. We are enjoying our weekend and want to come to you guys with this episode because back during our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway, we did give away one of these as one of our prizes. So today we're going to talk about Interactive Targets USA. I met up with Ryan, who is the owner, this past week and picked up our targets. We've been super excited to get them here, and obviously weather is a factor today. We wanted to do this outside so we can get one of these set up for you. But we're going to talk about two of the models, and then we're going to wait for the third model when we can actually do it outside and get it all set up and actually shoot. So first one I'm going to bring you is actually the model that we gave away during the 12 Days of Christmas, and this was the Interactive Target USA Defender GTS. So I believe Emily was our winner of that model. But this is the Defender model, and what's super nice about this is literally get up and go, portable. You could take it to your buddies, you can leave it on your property. Basically, however you want to run it, you can do it. So this unit actually comes with the wooden legs. It also is already set up on the back, so it does come with the spikes so that you can spike it into the ground. All the screw holes are already in place for you. You really couldn't ask for more. This whole system comes together ready to rock and roll. And as you can see, I'm holding this and tossing it up and down. This one is super lightweight. It has a foam front face with the logo on it, which was part of our deal on winning this. You had to tell me what the logo was all about. So if you didn't see this on our Facebook page, or you have not checked out their targets on their website, this is an interactive target. And what we mean by interactive target, you're actually not shooting the foam, and that's kind of why I'm holding it the way I'm holding it right now. This is not meant to be shot. You know, if you hit it, it's not a big deal, but this is not what you're actually shooting at. So everybody has shot clays before. It's super fun, whether you're shooting sporting clays, you're shooting skeet, or you're just laying them out there and shooting them. Well, Ryan came up with a much better idea. Instead of just laying them out there and shooting them and then having to go replace them every time you pop one. So I'm going to flip this around, and this is the whole reason this target is different than everything else. So as you saw, you have a foam front. But this is, the whole big thing about this target is this is a clay dispenser. So it has a full track built into it. You're going to load your clays on this side, and basically you can load 11 of them. And as you pop one, it feeds another one for you. So part of this system, I'm going to flip it back, is right down here at the base. You can see my face in here. So this is your actual clay holder. This is where the clay drops, and this is where you'll shoot it from. What is super nice, I'm going to flip it so you can see it a little bit better, is this is a rubberized plastic. So if you do shoot it, it's not that big of a deal. It's pretty much almost like a self-healing target to an extent. If you do happen to bust it, what's super nice, again, is basically pop it out of your target system if you have it in a couple pieces, and you can buy just the new track. So that's a big factor. So you're not spending a whole bunch of money constantly to replace the entire target. You're just replacing your clay holder. As you can see, it's got some little wings on it. You basically put them in there, and right here you can see that little bump out on both sides. That's where that seats. So you're just going to kind of get it in there, pop it in. Same thing on this side, pop it in, and now you're ready to go. One thing you will notice, and I will point it out here in the video in case you purchase one of these, if you look right here in the front, or on the track, the clay holder, there is a piece that's painted white. That is actually, the white is going to face out to the front of the target, so that you understand that. This, like I said, model is portable because of the spikes. You can basically yank the spikes out of the ground, take it to your friend's house, go shoot, bring it back, however you want to do it. Super lightweight. Again, you don't have to worry about lugging stuff. And the other model, the bigger model, which we want to do once we can actually get it out and set up, but it's like 27 degrees out and wind blowing at like 15 miles an hour today, so it just wasn't quite happening. So I figured I'll show you the other model because a lot of people had asked Ryan about a DIY kit. Okay, yes, it is available. Okay, basically what you're buying is you're buying the track. Okay, so this is what is behind the foam piece on the Defender. So basically all the holes are pre-drilled for you. You'll need a plywood front, and that way now you have a self-dispensing clay target holder. So again, 11 kids, maybe you got a rifle, you got sighted in, but you want to make sure that you're shooting inside of a certain area. Long range, you can definitely see that clay pop. It'll turn to dust. Again, you can use it in umpteen different ways. But the big thing with this one, guys, okay? Again, you're buying just the track. This is for you to set up. So, if you're putting plywood in front of it, okay, this is a type of plastic, which is what the track is made out of. It will come with your clay holder, but here's the thing you have to remember. Okay, if you're shooting and you have somebody shooting at the plywood, okay, and you start putting holes through this, it will last, but you'll have to replace it down the line. Okay, because if you start putting holes or cracking spots where the clay actually rolls, you will have an issue with it feeding. So keep that in mind. That's why he designed the Defender. It's an inexpensive model. You don't have to do it yourself. Gives you a little bit more, longevity out of it. But if you're looking for longevity, that's where we're going to direct you to go to the Sniper model. The Sniper model has an AR-500 plate in front of it that is at an angle, so you don't, if you have a bounce back, it's going to go into the ground. It's not coming back towards the shooter. But again, if you're shooting 22s with your kids, DIY model, no problem. Bigger calibers, I would probably stay away from this, because if you do have somebody shoot your plywood and it does blow a big hole in the track, you're going to have to replace it. With the Defender model, again, I wouldn't suggest 300 Win Mags or anything like that crazy, because again, it's just foam. The foam will slow the bullet down to an extent. You're still going to put a hole in your track if somebody is shooting at that face. Where if you go to the Sniper model, again, it is a steel face. It is angled, so you'll still hear the ding. So for kids that are looking for that, you can do it. But again, this is meant to shoot the clay out of the holder. You're not, this isn't a target that you're trying to shoot the face on. We hope that our winner from our 12 Days of Christmas, we know they have received it. I don't know if they have theirs set up yet or have shot with it yet. But again, once we get our Sniper out, we're going to mount the Defender and the Sniper unit basically right next to each other. And we'll get some clays in there. We'll take out a couple of guns with the Alpine optics that are already dialed in, and we'll pop some clays for you guys. But again, the holder, if you blow through it, which will happen, not everybody's going to hit the clay every time. So if you start cutting through that holder, they are replaceable. I think they're like $7.99 or $8.99. It's not like a crazy expensive piece. These guys are made in Pennsylvania. They're out in western Pennsylvania, so we're happy to support Ryan and the company, and especially everything he's about passing on the tradition to younger shooters, female shooters. What we're all about is kind of what Ryan and the company is all about, is making that tradition and growing your family and friends that shoot or hunt or fish with you. So Ryan, awesome job on these products. We cannot wait to get ours out. What works a little bit for us in the fact of setting up the Sniper is we already have some 4x4 posts that were set up for our standard targets. So we're just going to pull one of those down and put the Sniper in its place. And because the Defender comes with its own legs and spikes, we can do that. We'll just take a pretty heavy hammer, because I'm pretty sure that the ground's pretty solid right now. But make sure you check them out, guys. IAT2USA.com. And if not, check them out on Facebook. You can get links to their website to purchase the target, and I believe they are doing free shipping with the purchase of a Defender or a sniper unit. So make sure you check them out. Follow them on Facebook. We appreciate it. Tune in next time for the next version of this video, where we'll show you the sniper, because I'm going to need some help. Again, being a steel plate, you're going to need some hands to get it up in place and screw it in. So we look forward to it, guys. Make sure you hit the little subscribe button here at the bottom of the video and click the little bell as well, so every time we put up a new video you'll get notified. In the meantime, Rack and Rod Chronicles TV Season 2 will be kicking off in February on Carbon TV, so please stay tuned for that. We appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.